Good morning, everybody. We are running a little bit late because someone decided to cut their beard and their hair this morning. It's dark still. It's like, I don't know, 7:15. There we go. Alright, getting this flashlight. This light is super freaking bright. Alright, come on, kids, let's move. Well, Mateo never got a walk last night. Literally, I never came back out. It doesn't feel as bad this morning outside. Yeah, I woke up this morning and I'm like, oh, I guess I need to upload. I'm gonna check that when we get back before I head out the door, but I'm hemming in a hall and I'm looking at my beard. I'm going, I just have a feeling that my boss might think it's a little less professional, as bushy as it was. So, and it was time. So the beard is at 2 on my trimmer, and then I don't know, the mustache part is not really. It's difficult to get with that thing because his teeth are so wide, or so long, can't really get in there. And you're coming out of your harness, your thing here. What's going on, Priya? Alright, you're good. Come on, let's go. Come on, Priya. Come on, we gotta walk, baby. But this is where I think I'm gonna have a problem with this Pocket 3. We're not done, Mateo. Not having light, I think is gonna, I don't see it doing as well. I really don't. I'm gonna figure this out, how to get a light on there. I never did find the other adapter that I saw. I cannot find the video. So basically it was a Action 4 mount, and then on the top of it, it moved the teeth over, and it was a Pocket 3 or a pocket mount. I have searched this thing up and down the internet, cannot find the video again, so I guess I'm going to have to go with the other system, which would be the charging base with the 1/4-20 Action 4 mount that you can screw in the bottom of it. I really don't need that charging base, but I just think it would be convenient to leave it's shorter. I think having another height adjustment would be nice. This is all into the future for me. So, and of course, you know, all kinds of different videos and stuff have been playing and whatnot. A lot of people are, you get the mix of videos. Don't get it, it's trash. Other people are like, this is like amazing for what it is. And that's what it boils down to. The iPhone is amazing for what it is. Compact, convenient, and easy to carry, and always with you. So, and all this started because of the microphones glitching. And I kind of have them working pretty decent right now. I think yesterday I was peaking an awful lot. I don't know why. If I was speaking louder or what. But a lot of audio over yesterday, and I put it behind everything like I normally do. So I feel pullback. What are we doing? Finding a place to piddle. Alrighty, yeah, so today is our compliance day. Trying to get myself out of here. Terry is shopping this morning. She did work last night, an extra day, so, because she's only on the schedule 2 days next week. Boy, I'm getting a lot of flicker this morning. That's weird. Never noticed this thing flickering like that before. Huh, interesting. Come on. You can sniff the concrete while you walk it. Yeah, then get home and today relax. Tomorrow I don't have to go out until about 20 minutes of 11. Take car over to Austin, have them pressure wash the bottom, and then take it for a drive and see if they can find out where the oil is coming out of. Of course, then we're going to get our nice little lovely 1-day snowstorm. It's not supposed to go into both days now, so it looks like Saturday is when this thing is supposed to hit us. Of course, you know, it still has time to change direction one way or the other. We'll see. Because Mike kept sending me different models yesterday, and first he's like, oh, if this storm doesn't like you, you're only getting 4 inches. Then he goes, never mind, this model shows it really likes you, you're getting 8. So, get shovels, get salt around. And for those of you new, my favorite thing to do when it snows is table salt. I got a couple more big things of Martin's table salt. So convenient for a small area. And boy, does that stuff thaws ice. It's so fine, it doesn't track in the house. It melts really quick. It lasts pretty decent time too. And it's just a lot, I think it's better for the dog's feet. I don't know. Nothing's really good for animals, I guess, but anywho, all right, let's get this walk done. It's not so bad out here this morning. It's not so breezy, even though it's 31 degrees. It's not as brutal as yesterday. My hands are not freezing off like they were yesterday morning. Boy, I think I got some time back on the ProRes because I'm only at an hour and 121 minutes. I only started off at like 123. We look both ways, kids. I'm surprised there's no one out this morning. It must be late. You just gotta love people with leaving their trash. Their big gulp cups. Just throw them in the grass somewhere. Who cares? There's still some shards of car here too. Would you? There's a big chunk of car. I threw a whole bunch of stuff in. There's a huge chunk of car. Hello, a fragment. Still didn't find my microphone though. Oh well. Every time we come down this way, she just like pulls me, tries to pull me over to the vet. I don't understand. She must be smelling all the animals over there. Only thing I can think of. With that big old nose and those big old ears. She's got a lot of sniffing power. Don't you, princess? You got lots of sniffing power? Yeah? Yeah? Look at you. Look how happy you is. He's a happy basset. You weren't happy when I put your coat on you. No, you were not. You did not want to get up. Teo didn't have much choice. He's a lot easier to get moving in the morning. Bria's more like, no. Yeah, you gotta get out of the way of cars, guys. It's the nice thing about nighttime though, or early morning dark headlights. Sometimes it makes visibility just a little bit better, even though it's worse. Something to kind of show you danger. Well, it'll definitely be nice when we start having sunrises in the morning walks. These walks are not quite as pretty as they were. I was enjoying that. It'll come back. Slowly but surely it's staying a little bit later right now. Not much. Last night we were a little bit after 5 and we got our walk in before it got dark. But lights are so important on this whole situation too. So many things going through my head on, man, I'm looking at an awful lot of accessories to make this thing work. And to be honest with you, I'm not even 100% sure the damn thing's ever going to ship. And I'm like, 3 months is just, in tech age, 3 months is lifetime. Some of the things will come out before this thing even releases, so I don't know. I'm letting it roll for right now, hoping that maybe, you know, the 3 months was just a buffer so that they had time to get them in and it'll ship sooner than that. But come on, Priya, come on. We gotta move, kid. Gotta go to work. You don't have time to sniff, you know, weeds. But yeah, that, you know, it might ship a lot sooner than that. I'm hopeful. I just hope Amazon, you know, legitimately just stand by their 20% off for the delay. Because I know, I even, just for giggles, I checked Best Buy. Could have had it in like 6 days. But don't have any way of getting it through Best Buy right now. So, if something comes, you know, somehow, some way comes up, I find it sooner, I'll just cancel the order. But prefer to have that Tech Unlimited plan on it in case anything happens to it, because I have a feeling it's going to be slightly on the fragile side. So, we'll see. I was watching one gentleman's video, and he had, apparently you can actually make the joystick do either zooming or, you know, pan and tilt, and he had it set up wrong. So hopefully I don't get it locked in that mode accidentally occasionally. At least the controls are always facing you. That's the best part. Alright, happy puppies getting breakfast. Got our walk in. Well, we took a half a lap because it's already 10 after 7 and I gotta get moving here. I think I'm gonna take their treats upstairs so they can go in their crates. Alrighty, we are out of here. I'm thinking school might be back in session, but it's 7:15, so we should be. Somehow I managed to get out of the dogs were mildly well behaved. They ate their breakfast pretty fast and bark, got their dental sticks up. So, oh man, I'd like to see a pretty day again here before we have this blizzard. I don't know, the radar does look kind of ugly. We'll see. I mean, it is what it is. This is the problem with living in the Northeast. I keep mentioning that. It's just like, you're going to live here, you're going to get this stuff. There's been places that have been hit with snow already this year, way more than we will be, so it could be a lot worse. Yes, it looks like school might finally be back in. Shorter week. It's hard to believe that Christmas, New Year's, and it's the next year already. It's just like, it felt like once I got here, it just, boom, gone. It seems like it goes quicker and quicker every year. So, yeah, so good old haircut. I can trim this down pretty good. Trim the beard back down. Boy, that was, it was getting pretty rough. So, I like this length. I think this will be where I maintain. I just need to figure out how to cut this because this is still pretty bushy. I didn't trim my upper lip at all, really. I mean, I tried, but I don't think it got a whole lot. And that's what gets annoying. Starts, getting in your mouth, getting in your food. So, I'll work on that tonight. Use the one blade maybe. Just kind of trim it a little shorter than it is. Then I start, trimming the top, and I'm like, I spike it, trim it, spike it, trim it. Get out of the shower, look at it like, man, missed a couple spots, trim a little bit. I was like, okay, I need to stop. I just need to stop. Or I end up having, this up here. Well, I was asking for color in the sky, and there it is. It's finally back. Alrighty. I was feeling really good this morning, I really was. And as the afternoons come in, I'm starting to feel really, really not good. I don't know why. Probably food. I did have cottage cheese for breakfast, but I need something other than pork and sauerkraut and hot dogs, which we're having for dinner tonight. So, I'm trying to find something to nibble on and then get puppies for a good walk. Since I shorted them this morning. And I did grab a little, I was going to get the on soundbar. I end up just getting a little rugged speaker just to see if it'll even connect to it, because I don't know it's going to. The Apple support page is very vague. I know it'll connect to my Apple products, but I don't know it'll connect to a cheap little speaker. So figure we'll give the $15 thing a shot first, and if that works, maybe we'll return it and try the $39 one in the future when I have money. Didn't I say that about the headset for the Xbox? I never did upgrade that. Of course, I'm glad I didn't, because then Tim and I had quit playing. It was kind of a waste. The whole thing was a waste that I still haven't paid for. Oh, yeah. I think my blood sugar is low. I think I just need to eat something, and then I'll feel a little bit better. Yay, good girl! I didn't want to film her peeing, but she did her body. Good girl. Yes, you did. Good girl. Hi. And Teo going. He happy daddy home. Teo, he's hiding under the bed as usual. I think some things never change. Well, looky who I caught. You little turd. Quit moving around so much. You're on 3X. Well, it works. It hooks up to the Apple TV. It's already better than what I had. I mean, it doesn't. And apparently, if I get another one, I can actually stick them like in each corner and have multiple sound. All right, finally getting these guys out for a quick walk. Oh man, I just trimmed up the neck on my beard. And it went down my shirt. Now I'm all itchy. I think we're going to get dark before we get back, but we're going to go for a full lap here, I think, if we can. Alright, did not bring the light out, but I figure we should be good. Once we get down through this section, as long as the light out, we'll be fine. Well, I'm really surprised that I watched the entirety of Deadpool 2. Now, granted, I did have the speaker plugged in, and now I moved it and put it on top of the dog crates, so it's like aiming back at me, and I just turned on Jack Reacher and went to the scene where he's running from the cops and chasing the bad guys. Sounds pretty damn good for a $14 speaker, and you can hook a second one to it. I don't think I'm going to, but I'm trying to figure out where would be a good place to kind of maybe make it, but I got to be able to power it on and off. So, but dialogue is nice and clear on it. Gunshots, when they go off, they actually echo through the room a little bit. It's like, wow, that's kind of impressive for how little that thing is. So, I think that was a good choice. I just didn't know if it was going to work, and sure enough, turned Bluetooth on the, as soon as I figured out how to power it on, because you have to press and hold the power button to turn it on and off. I don't know if it has an auto off, though. That's the only thing I'm not seeing. So, and I don't know if the Apple TV has any ability to adjust sound settings to like adjust bass and treble and all that stuff. So, need to look at all that. Alrighty, kids. Where you go? Hold on, Priya. Priya, hold on. Your brother's doing something. Yeah, it's crazy. Sometimes you just don't know until you try with certain items. Because I was hopeful, but basically figuring it was not going to connect and not going to work. I wouldn't have thrown the soundbar away if I'd have known I could have done that. If I could have done that a long time ago, I could have had sound on the front of this projector instead of in the back the whole time. I feel stupid. So maybe over time, if I ever see a good deal again on a soundbar that has some, good features in it, like I've tried multiple times, I could have done those other ones Bluetooth, and they probably would have stayed connected and worked. Kick myself in the ass. And, that whole time I was looking for ones that were HDMI connectable, so I could plug it in, then run it off from the Apple TV into that, have splitters all over the place, and the whole damn time it was not necessary. But I don't know what made me even think about it. It was like, if I could connect my AirPods and my AirPod Maxes to this thing, can I connect a Bluetooth speaker? Yes you can. Well, I tell you what, this sky just looks like it's ready to snow. It's been like this for a while now. It has that feeling of it, even though it's not even supposed to start for another like 3 days. I haven't looked today and see what the percentages are. Terry said it went from 40 to 90 and then back down to like 60 or something like that. Well, I guess we're going to start watching the new Harbin Corbin series. I think it's on Hulu this time. Normally Netflix gets them. I forget the name of it, but we really like this mini-series that they do with his books, because they're usually pretty intense. They're kind of that mysterious, dramatic, whodunit type shows. Suspenseful. It keeps you going. I forget what it looked like. It was good. Watched a preview to it. So that's our plan tonight. She's just making mashed potatoes, homemade ones right now. So pork and sauerkraut, hot dogs, and mashed potatoes tonight. All I had was some dip and chips when I got home. So, and cottage cheese for breakfast. Living the dream, guys. Living the dream. And then, like I said, 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, I have to have her car over. Get the bottom of it pressure washed so we can try to find out where this leak is.